I think like there's again, all of these Eldrazi are under the guise of, okay, well, you have Eldrazi Temple and I have Ugin as
Yeah.
additional soul lands. So like the density of soul lands just makes it so that any of these cards really are always going to have their mana cost cut in half, because you will always only be playing with soul lands for the most part. So it's like, yes, this is 9 mana. I don't think the emerge cost of red is ever really going to come into play unless you are playing with like Lotus Petals and other like color based fast mana.
Yeah.
Um, which will not be things like Chrome Mox, because you're going to be mostly colorless cards. So I don't imagine that the emerge actually shows up too much on this card. But if we were to look at it and go, okay, the mana cost of this thing is actually 4.5. So it's like by the time you are like at that space, like because it's half mana and you can only be over the top of that you're like, okay, well, I usually am going to be able to play around days. But then this thing does two things that again, not an Eldrazi expert, but it does two things that